Okay, and we're back for part two. I think I left off on the part where she gave the guy her phone, her keys, her debit card, and her wallet. So she gave the guy, wow, I'm sorry, I just ate. She gave the guy all of her personal belongings. And yeah, that was that. She gave him everything. And you know, I wouldn't give somebody that I just meet all my stuff. But she gave him all of her stuff. And she started having a relationship with him. Within about 2 days of knowing him, they considered themselves in a relationship. And let's be honest, this guy was just, he needed a place to stay. He couldn't stay with his mama. He couldn't stay with his friend. Everywhere he go, he get kicked out. So he came and stayed with us. Because this chick was dumb. Even though she tried to make other people seem dumb, she was dumb. And yeah, she gave him her everything and called a dude who she don't even know her boyfriend. My eyebrows do need to be done, but I'm not going to do them because I don't know how to do eyebrows, but I'll get them done later. So we're going to skip that part. Okay. So anyway, she gave him everything. And yep, that was that. She talked about, this is where the girl Caitlyn comes back into play. She was talking about me to the girl Caitlyn, saying how, yeah, you know, I'm pulling her close to me so that she could pay all the bills in the house. I'm pulling her close to me so she could pay all the bills in the house. See, this is one thing I don't do. I'm not going to use anybody or try to take advantage of anybody, okay? If I don't really like you as a friend, no, we're just not friends. We're not friends. So she would be talking about me to people, and she even told her boyfriend, no, I'm just going to bring this up. Her boyfriend cannot read and cannot write. He does not know how to spell. He does not know how to read. When he texts somebody, he has to speak into the, you know how you can use the, you know, the microphone on text messages. I'm not knocking anybody who might not know how to read or not know how to spell. I'm not. But I'm just saying that to say this. She told him that she thinks I'm slow. How are you going to call me slow when you tried to get somebody to give you money because you felt like they owed you money because you were negative in your bank account and you feel like they owe you? That's slow as hell. How are you going to give your phone, your keys, your debit card, and your car to somebody you met 24 hours ago? That is slow. Okay? How are you going to call somebody slow, but yet you know her boyfriend, he didn't have a problem. He just didn't feel like learning how to read or how to spell. He just stopped going. He was getting into trouble at a young age, and he just stopped learning. He didn't have any, you know, problems or anything. He just, you know, decided not to know how to spell. Not to know how to read. He just didn't want to learn. That's all it was. He didn't want to learn. So how are you going to call somebody slow, but you're literally talking to your boyfriend who can't even read? Not to be mean to anybody, not to be cruel to anybody, but I'm just saying, you can't call somebody slow when you're literally dating somebody and you gave them your phone, car, keys, and debit card that you only been dating him for 3 minutes. You know, you can't call somebody else slow when you're setting yourself up to get robbed right in front of your face. That's slow. Don't call me slow, honey. You can't call me. You probably can't even spell slow, so let's just not go there. I'm sorry, I just had to let her know. She told that to somebody else. And then the girl Caitlyn was telling me all the stuff she'd be saying about me when I wasn't around. She got mad because I cook seafood. And she's like, yeah, she's always cooking seafood. And what does that have to do with you because I'm cooking seafood? I like seafood. It has nothing to do with you. I guess she was mad because I was doing pretty good, you know. I was making it. I was paying. I had my full rent payment. I think she was upset because I had my full rent payment. You know, I was able to buy food for myself. My boyfriend and I would get food for us. I would have my rent payment, could buy food. I had a car. She let the guy Alex that she was dating, she let him drive her car, and he came back. Her car was all crashed up. Yep, her car was all crashed up when he came back. He took her car and drove it into the steps, and it was all messed up and stopped working. So, yep, she was mad because, and they wanted to drive my car too. But see, I didn't want a lot of people driving my car. I'm like, no, you like, he tore up your car, girl, but no, he's not gonna come tear up my shit too. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cuss. I don't want to get demonetized. I don't want my video to get taken down or whatever it is that they do. But he drove her car, tore it up, and then they wanted to drive mine. I'm like, I'll take you where you need to go, depending on how I'm feeling and what time it is. But no, y'all are not going to be driving my car all around town and don't come. You say, oh, I'll be right back, and you don't come back for hours, and you know you're not coming back. So no, I don't have time for that. So they caught an attitude about it. I don't give a care shit. Nobody was paying for that car, so like, you can't catch an attitude over something you're not paying for, you know? But that's how they were. They felt like you owe them something, which I don't understand how I owe you something. I haven't borrowed anything. If anybody is owed something, it's me. Because I'm literally living here working while this chick decides not to work. And her boyfriend doesn't have a job, so he can't pay the bills. He was spending his check. He got a check, a disability check. He would go up there, play like he's crazy, and he got a check for that. And he would buy guns with it. And marijuana. So the girl Jessica, you know, she got mad, jealous or whatever. That's fine, honey. You had a job too. You could have done all of this stuff. I'm sorry, sis. I can't help you. I'm not going to let you destroy my stuff like you let somebody else destroy yours. And now you're carless. Okay, so... Oh my God. After that, she would talk stuff about me to Caitlyn. And I knew she had to say something because there was stuff said that Caitlyn didn't even know. Talking about me and her were going out to the hookah lounge. You know, I never told Caitlyn that we went to the hookah lounge. We would go to the hookah lounge, have fun, and she would offer to pay for my stuff. So I'm like, okay, if you want to, go ahead, pay for it. But she said, yeah, I was only doing that to get her under my wing. I'm like, girl, you sound so stupid right now. You sound so stupid. Yeah, so I'm like, nah, you're not going to be using me to pay your bills, because I had already planned to move out. I was like, yeah, I'm planning to move out. If she want to stay here, she could stay here and pay for this little place right here, but I'm going to move out. I don't need to be living with a whole bunch of people anyway. I don't need somebody talking about me, but living in the same house as me, trying to be my friend. No, I don't need that. So I'm like, I'm going to be moving out, move on, and leave her here. So this is another thing. Her boyfriend had a warrant out for his arrest. Well, this is how it started. They were gonna go, her boyfriend Alex and Alex's brother Austin. They were gonna go do something, and Caitlyn didn't want Austin to go. You know, some girls want to be up under their boyfriend 24/7. She was one of those girls. So Alex got, I almost said his name. Alex got involved in Austin and Caitlyn's argument. So it went from Austin and his girlfriend Caitlyn arguing to Austin, Alex, and Caitlyn arguing. So they got into a fight. Alex decides to pick up the couch and flip the couch over with this girl on it. And she kind of hit her knee on a piece of glass. And she starts crying. Okay, so her and her boyfriend Austin, it's just going crazy. They're arguing, fighting, Her and her boyfriend outside fighting. First, her boyfriend was on her side, and then he was on his brother's side. And then after his brother took and flipped the couch, no, I think he was on her side and then he got on his brother's side, but something like that. Okay, they were arguing. He was on her side. Austin always chooses his girlfriend over anybody. He's had friendships. Like him and my boyfriend had a long friendship before he met his girlfriend Caitlyn. He'll let go of his friendship with my boyfriend. He'll get into it with his brother. He'll basically go against everybody that he's like that with for this girl Caitlyn. But anyway, him and Caitlyn were arguing, he was on her side. Or was he on his, anyway, I think he was on his brother's side first. No, he was on, okay, I don't know. Let me just say this. He went from being on one side to the other side. He got into an argument with his girlfriend. Him and his brother, they was on each other's side, arguing with his girlfriend. Then when his brother went and flipped the couch on this girl, he jumped from off his brother's side and onto his girlfriend's side. So he kind of was just flip-flopping. Anyway, they went outside. This is by the time the fight escalated and the fight got pushed outside, because I yelled, everybody out, that's it, everybody out. That was me. I was like, everybody out. So everybody went outside, everybody got pushed outside. The fight's outside. So instead of the fight being inside, a bunch of booming and banging and booming and banging in the house, and the neighbors can hear, the fight's outside for everybody to see. And the police can get called, which they did get called, but I'll get to that. So they're outside arguing, and him and his brother are outside. I'm like, let's fight, throwing up fists, let's fight. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is happening outside in front of our door. Everybody's looking at us. And they were gonna fight, so I'm trying to jump in between. And I know my little self don't need to be jumping in between these two dudes fighting, but I mean, I don't want any trouble, and I don't want a scene to happen in front of my apartment. So I'm trying to get everybody to leave, but you know, they went outside. Him and his girlfriend walking down the street, and the police pulled up on them. I don't know why. I think somebody called the police. They described what they was wearing. The police pulled up on them. So Austin was getting arrested because I think he had a ticket that he didn't pay. Like he was drinking with another guy, and they got caught by the police, and they was underage. The dude blamed it all on him, so he got the ticket. And when he got the ticket, you know, he didn't pay for it. So he had to pay for it, and then, you know, all that would be off of him. She go up to the police, da 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 da, don't touch him, that's my man, don't touch my man. Girl, get out of the police face before you get slapped down. And that's exactly what happened. She didn't get slapped down, but she got arrested right along with him. She wanted to prove to him that she was big and bad, so she started a scene with the police just to get arrested. Shut up, girl, you're stupid. So it was I think it was resisting arrest she got charged. It was something she got charged with, but she was a minor. She was only 17. She was 17. He was like 19. And she was young. So after they got out of jail, yeah, they got out of jail. They got out of jail. What happened? Somehow Caitlyn and Jessica ended up having a fight. Oh, I think Jessica, okay, so Alex was telling Jessica to text Caitlyn all these mean things. Oh, when I see you, we're gonna fight. When I see you, da 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 da. You know, nothing. It was nothing was wrong. Because Austin and Alex, two biological brothers, were fighting, because these two biological brothers were fighting, these chicks decided to fight too. I mean, that's between you and your brother. Your girlfriend, she ain't your wife. She ain't your baby mama, as people would say. So what does you and your brother fighting have to do with these chicks? That wasn't even Jessica's problem. She was just doing what Alex was telling her to do. If he tell her to text her and say this, text her and say that, Jessica's sitting there texting and block him too, and she blocks him. And he told me to block him. He like, yeah, and I think you should block him too. I'm like, hold the fuck up. I'm not block. I didn't block Caitlyn's number. She ain't do nothing to me. Austin ain't do nothing to me. They just disrespect my house, but I'm not blocking nobody. For one, I don't know who he think he is telling. He told his girlfriend to block him. They're like, yeah, you should block him too. You should block him too. I stood there and I just looked at him. I didn't pick up my phone. I didn't block nobody. I'm like, who the hell are you to tell me block them? Hell no, you're gonna tell me to block them. You're her man, not mine. You might talk to her or tell her what to do, but you're not telling me nothing. You're not my husband, honey. I don't have to do nothing you saying. You're sure not my father. You didn't bring me into this world, and you didn't put no ring on my finger. So therefore, no. Don't ever tell me what to do on a phone that I bought, I pay the monthly bill on. No. Tell her to block them, because you don't pay for our phone either. But apparently she act like you do. So he's like, yeah, I think you should block them too. And she's like, yeah, we think you should block them too. And I just stood there and looked at him. But what I should have said, I should have cussed them out. But I was like, I'm not even going to do that. I just got off work. I'm tired. I'm going to sleep. I ain't cussing nobody out. But I don't know. I don't know what possessed these two to think that I'm team. I wasn't on nobody's side. I didn't have nothing to do with it. I just was upset because they were arguing in front of my house. Okay, so after that happens. So the police were looking for him. 3 police showed up at the house. They showed up at the house. I hear a knock on the door. Police. They were looking for him because his brother just turned him in, saying, yeah, I was just fighting my brother and da 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 da, and he told them all kinds of stuff. They came there looking. I said, he's not here, because he wasn't there. He was not there at the time. He was somewhere, but he wasn't there. Him and that girl Jessica had went off somewhere. come back so late. So he came back late, and they wanted me to drive them to a hotel because she was getting a hotel for the night because she didn't want her boyfriend to go to jail. So I said, look, I ain't got nothing to do with this. Y'all do what y'all do. Somehow they got to the hotel. She asked her parents to give her money because she owed money to someone. If she didn't pay them, they were going to come after her. That's what she told them, but that was a lie. Because they called me and said, have you seen Jessica? I said, no, I haven't seen her. They said, yeah, she been gone all day. She's supposed to have been here hours ago. She ain't never came. She ain't answering her phone. She was out hiding him. She was hiding him. And she got her family to pay for a hotel, but she told him it was for something else. But really it was for him. Talking about something, oh, she owes somebody money and they're going to get her. Girl, stop lying. So, yeah. And then a few days later, this is what happens. Okay, exactly what was it? Let me think. So Austin and Caitlin came back to the house that day, and I think Austin was gonna help me move my stuff because I was trying to get out of there. I'm like, look, y'all got police coming over here. I don't want nothing to do with this. Let me go back to my mom's house for a few days until my apartment's ready. So we left, and so Caitlin had a problem with Jessica because she sent her that text message. And my cousin came too, because I guess my cousin thought I needed backup. I was like, look, I ain't got nothing to do with this. This is between all these ratchet people here. So my cousin came and she just watched as everything went down. So Caitlin and this girl Jessica are fighting and da-da-da, and the fight gets physical. And the girl Jessica says, can I see your phone? Because I'm going to call my family too. And da-da-da-da. Okay, and so the girl Caitlin came running upstairs and she went like that to Jessica. She like swung at her. She was standing on the steps. The girl Jessica was standing off the steps. And she like, so this is the staircase. And this is, you know, the hallway. And as you go this way, you're coming down the stairs. This is our hallway, you know. You're in the hallway. You walk, you turn, and you're starting to come down the steps. Okay, so Jessica swings, no, Caitlin swings at Jessica, and Jessica was like, oh, B, I know you didn't do that, and she starts fighting her, and Jessica was beating up Caitlin because Caitlin hit her from a bad angle, and then when Caitlin did hit her, she hit her, and then she went like this, started ducking. You know, if you're gonna fight somebody, don't duck, girl. You hit them one time, and you hit them 2 times, and you just keep hitting them again and again and again. You do not stop, because you're gonna get beat up if you stop hitting somebody and let them hit you. So she said, come up here, come up these steps. So the girl ran around the steps, came in the hallway. They started fighting. We ended up in Jessica's room, and Jessica and the girl Caitlin were on the floor fighting, and she was punching her in her face. Jessica messed Caitlin up because Caitlin was not fighting back. She started the fight, but she didn't fight back. And there was a time when Jessica was sitting down where Caitlin could have hit her, but she didn't. She waited till she was standing up, and she got beat up. And Jessica, I guess, felt like I set her up, which I don't know. She felt like I set her up. I'm not sure how, but I told her this girl's crazy as hell. She says weird shit. She said, I set her up. Okay. So I think I was in the shower, and when I got out of the shower, I know my phone went missing. I think her boyfriend came. She told me her boyfriend wasn't even in the house, but she was hiding him in the house. She hid his ass in the house. And something I forgot to mention, her boyfriend actually had a girlfriend, but he couldn't live with his girlfriend, so he used her, told her she was his girlfriend, and lived with her so he could use her. And he also stole money from her as well, like $40, and she knew about it, and he never told her he did it, but, you know, she just, at least, she never confronted him about it, you know. Okay, so I come in one day, her and her boyfriend standing at the door, okay? Her and her boyfriend are standing at the door, and I guess they think that I'm the one who, I guess, called the, I'm not sure. These people were crazy as hell. So she thinks I called the police or told her or something. So, okay. So there, she's mad at me. She said, oh, I feel like you backstabbed me. You're supposed to be my friend. You backstabbed me. I'm like, girl, let's not talk about backstabbing somebody, because you tried to finesse me out of $20 that you probably didn't even need. So shut the F up and go sit down somewhere. And she just talking junk. So I go in there and I'm trying to get my wallet because I had to be somewhere. And I was missing my wallet. So this girl puts her hand on my neck like she's going to choke me. Dude, I tell you, I punched this bitch right in her face. Right in her face. I'm like, okay, so I'm calm. I was calm. I wasn't getting hype, getting crazy. I'm just standing there. They're both da-da, you brought my brother here for him to start, and da-da-da-da. Okay, so this bitch puts her hand on my neck. I punched this bitch right in her face, and she looked surprised. I don't think she thought I was gonna hit her, but I'm not gonna put my hands on you at all. No, well, I'm not gonna say at all, but I'm not gonna put my hands on you. But if you put your hands on me, especially around my neck, I don't like people touching my neck because that's a sensitive area. If you touch my neck, it's gonna be a, don't grab my neck. It's gonna be a problem. I'm not gonna say what I want to say because I'm on YouTube, but if you grab my neck, it's gonna be a problem. Okay, I'm not gonna say what I should have had, but don't grab my neck. It's gonna be a problem. Somebody else grabbed my neck before too. Don't grab my neck. Don't grab my neck, okay? So I punch her in the face, and you know, we're starting to fight, and I actually had my nails done, and one of my nails came off when I was like punching her. It was loose anyway, but it came off when I was punching her in her head, you know. So she's, you know, and she's a bigger girl. She's a bigger girl, and when I say bigger, I mean, I'm not body shaming, but how can I say this without sounding rude? I'm just gonna say it. She wears, you know, tight shirts and, you know, tight pants that, you know, she puts them on and she can't pull them all the way up because she's too big for them. And the top of her butt crack and her love handles at the bottom of her back are busting out of her clothes because she's too big. So she wears that type of stuff that she can't fit. And she's a bigger girl. She's taller than me and she's a bigger girl. And for her to pull my hair in a fight, I'm like, girl, you are big. I feel like if you're a bigger person and you're fighting a little person, you shouldn't be pulling their hair. Come on, girl, come on. I expected her to actually fight me, you know, fight me with your hands, fight me with your hands. I expected her to, but she was pulling my hair, and I'm like, she was like, well, you see the way I beat that girl Caitlyn up, imagine what I would do to you, because I'm littler. I'm like, she said, asked me, did I see what I did to Caitlyn? Imagine what I could be looking like. I'm like, first of all, hold on, because I'm little, but hold on, let me tell you something. For one, I'm not Caitlyn. I don't care how bad you beat the next person up, I'm not that person. And for two, that person didn't fight you back. She hit you one time and then went like this the rest of the time and let you beat her up. So no, I'm not Caitlyn. Okay, Caitlyn didn't fight you back. Okay, Caitlyn didn't put in any effort in that fight. Okay, Caitlyn didn't take her opportunity to hit you when she had an opportunity. I'm not Caitlyn. I'll fight you back, and I did. Her hair was nappy, and it was like matted to her head. And I only pulled her hair. Yes, I did pull her hair, but because she was pulling my hair first. And I felt like she didn't need to pull my hair because she's bigger than me. I felt like that fight, you know, we don't need to pull each other's hair. You know, you're big. I don't pull hair, and you don't need to pull hair because you're a big girl. But she pulled hair. My hair was in a ponytail and she pulled hair. The only damage that was done is that it wasn't even damage. She just pulled my hair. That's all she did. But you said you're going to do this, you're going to do that. How come? I don't know. It's just, I don't know. It's just, you beat Caitlyn up so bad because, you know, she didn't fight you back. But me, I fought you back. So you didn't beat me up. You pulled my hair. And I pulled your hair too, but it's because you pulled my hair, so I pulled your hair, you know? I did to you what you did to me. You pulled my hair first, I pulled your hair. But you damn sure didn't beat me in my face. You did not bust my nose. I think she busted Caitlyn's nose and lip. Or was it just her lip? She busted something, but the girl had blood on her face. And her face was pale. Her face, and Caitlyn is, she's a Caucasian girl. But, you know, after she got finished getting beat up, she looked about as white as a wall. She looked like a pale ghost after she got beat up. She looked like she had some, and the girl beat her in her face, but I mean, she didn't fight back. She let herself get beat up. She didn't fight back. And I'm not saying you can beat everybody, but you can't. But at least if you're going to start a fight, at least put in some type of effort to win. And you don't even have to win. At least, you know, fight back, defend yourself. She started the fight, but she really didn't do much damage in the fight. The damage got done to her. The damage got done to her. Okay, so moving on. And Jessica gonna say to me, yeah, just pay rent and I'm good. I'm like, girl, you are so damn stupid. You are so stupid. Talking about pay rent and I'm good. Girl, you are so fucking, I'm sorry. Excuse me. I need to blur that out. You are so effing stupid. Pay rent and I'm good. I looked at her like, yeah, okay, pay rent. Okay, girl, pay rent. So later on, we came back to the house. I came with Austin because he was going to help me move the rest of my stuff. Austin was actually my boyfriend's best friend. And I know you're probably thinking, where was your boyfriend when all this was happening? My boyfriend got in some trouble. And, you know, when you get in trouble, you got to go away. So he had to go away because he got in trouble. But he was only away for like 2 weeks. This stuff happened as soon as he got in trouble. And he was pissed off when he heard about it. And he got out a few days later. And yeah, but I'll tell you, if you want to know what happened after all this was over, I'll tell you in another video. So we went and got my stuff. Austin and Alex met each other at the front door. And Austin and Alex started fighting. They were out there fighting. Alex pulled out a little wimp knife. It didn't do much, and he cut his brother down the arm with the knife, and he flattened my tires with the knife. Yeah, but you know what? He got his payback. He got his payback, and I'll tell you how. And there also was, like, when I was fighting Jessica, I think the guy, like, well, I don't think, I know, but there was like a little cut. It wasn't a big cut, it was a little small cut. But I didn't even go to the hospital. I just let the cut heal on its own. It didn't hurt. I didn't even know it was there until Caitlin pointed out there's a cut on your neck. It's like over here. And I think I can barely feel it. I can feel a little bit, but barely. So they're out there fighting, My parents pull up. My parents are ready to raise hell. But the guy had ran off about the time everybody got there. And when the police got there, everything was done. They ran off after the police came. And she came with her parents because she wanted to get her stuff. Yep. She wanted to get her stuff out of the house. I already got mine. She wanted to get hers. And she said, yeah, they took my Xbox and they took my laptop. I don't know. But yeah, that was the last time I seen her ever. Yep, that was the last time I seen her. There's going to be a part 3 to this because I do want to tell you guys what happened to the guy. Actually, it happened just recently. So I'm going to tell you what happened. So, yep, stay tuned for that. Thank you so much for watching. I love you all.